Welcome to the Big A. It's the New York Yankees at the California Angels, a rare 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. start time. And we'll have all the details about the big game very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SBN, the strat-o-matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I'll be doing the play-by-play for you. Today we have the New York Yankees at the California Angels. I want to let you know up front that Baseball Reference had George Brunet starting, and I just put it in, but then I looked, he wasn't in the team. I should have known that he played. Good evening to Kathy Harden. He played for the Seattle, he was traded to the Pilots sometime in the middle of the season, a left-hander. So I'm going with Clyde Wright. I did a little fix-up here as best I could. Lord. So it will be Bill Burbach on the mound for the Yankees and Clyde Wright for the Angels. Burbach, a right-handed pitcher, and Clyde Wright throws left. You see if the link is up. The link is up, and the link is good. So in just a few minutes, I'll be having the starting lineups. It's a nice crowd out here. It's a beautiful 80 degrees here in Anaheim. A supple wind blowing straight out to the outfield. I waited to start my medicine for this hour, which is 1 hour late, or sometimes even 2 hours late, and I didn't die, nothing happened. And I'm going to enjoy some of this medicine, and I'm going to enjoy this ball game. Fans still flowing into the stadium. This is the fourth game of a 4-game series. The Angels took the first 7-6. Then the Yankees won 10-2. And then the most recent game was a 2-0 win by Mel Stottlemyre. Aker got the save. Some of you may remember this. McLaughlin pitched for the Angels, and Wilhelm came in, and he got the loss. So the Angels looking for a split, and the Yankees looking to take 3 of 4. Beautiful night for a ball game. Beautiful frickin' night for a ball game. Let's look at our starting lineups. For the New York Yankees, leading off and playing second base, Horace Clarke, a 2. Batting second in center field, Ron Woods, a 2-1. Batting third in left field, Bill Robinson, a 2-1. Roy White is out today. Batting cleanup at first base, Joe Pepitone, a 1. Pepitone. Batting fifth, giving Jake Gibbs a night off, the catcher, Frank Fernandez, a 3-0. Fernandez. Ralph Houck moving Mercer down into the 6th spot in the lineup. Bobby Mercer playing right field. He is a 3-2. Batting seventh, the stick, or just stick, switch hitter, playing shortstop, Gene Michael at short. Batting eighth and playing third base, Bobby Cox, a 3, Cox. And the pitcher, and warming up in the bullpen, the big right-hander, Bill Burbach. 1 WR at the plate, a 3 in the field. And now let's introduce the home team, California Angels. Batting first and playing second base, Sandy Alomar, a 3 at second. Alomar kind of reminds me of Malamar's, my favorite cookie in the world. Malamar's, you remember those? Batting second at first base, Jim Spencer, a 4 at first base, Spencer. Batting third and playing left field, Rick Reichert. Left field, a 4+1, Reichert. Kathy Harden has arrived. Sean has arrived. Batting cleanup at shortstop, Jim Fregosi. Shortstop, a 2, Fregosi. Batting fifth and playing center field, the prankster, Jay Johnstone, a 3-1, Johnstone. And sadly, I would just remind you that he developed dementia, severe dementia, then contracted COVID and died. I think that was 2 years ago. Batting sixth and playing right field, Bill Voss. Right field, 2-2. Voss. Batting seventh and playing third base, Aurelio Rodriguez. Aurelio Rodriguez. That's better. No mocking, just trying to get my trill. Third base at 2, Rodriguez. Batting eighth and catching, Tom Egan. Catcher, 2-0, Egan. And pitching, the big southpaw, Clyde Wright. A 2 WR and a 3 in the field. And I don't know, he didn't pitch much, but I think Wright went on to be a pretty good pitcher. I'd have to go remind myself. And it's Jeffrey Guterman here after the introductions. It's a special night. It's the latest we've ever played, Strat-o-matic, here on the Strat-o-matic Baseball Network, SBN. And in our replay, we are on game 1188. It's July 27, 1969. It's about the third game or so, second or third game into this date. And we're moving right along. And we're having a good time at it. I'm going to provide a spoiler to give you a recent score. So leave this broadcast right now for 1 minute and then come back as I talk about the game that we just finished playing. Right now, leave. The Chicago White Sox beat the Baltimore Orioles 5-3. Wynn got the win. Harden the loss. I thought it was a great game. I know Harden likes the O's, but it had everything, and Wynn really pitched after the third inning, he was almost, he was great. Well, it's a beautiful night here in Anaheim, California. I think not too far from Knott's Berry Farm, if I'm not mistaken. I remember in 71 at age 13, I was lucky enough, my parents took us on vacation. We went to Disneyland. Then we went to Knott's Berry Farm. I was 13. I thought Knott's Berry Farm was better. Okay? I was at the New York World's Fair 64 to 65, so Disneyland doesn't do anything. I don't get a hard-on over Disneyland. Or Disney World. I remember in the 70s when Disney World came around, I thought it was pretty cool that monorail went right through the hotel. I thought that was cool, and I always wanted to stay there. Eventually, one day I did stay there, and it wasn't that great, but that's just so it goes. Well, in a couple minutes, the California Angels will be taking the field. Let's look at these clubs. The Yankees have been in a tailspin for about 2 weeks or more even. They were playing 500 ball. They're now 45-57, 24 behind Baltimore in fifth place. The Angels have been the third place ball club in the American League West all year, all spring, right into the summer thus far. They're 21 and a half behind, where Oakland is about 11 something behind. So they're about a 10-game clip, but the Angels have stayed close to 500. In fact, they just dipped under 500. I've been enjoying the exploits of Jay Johnstone. his pranks, and just keeping everyone on their toes. The great thing about sports and baseball, you have a lot of free time, and you're going to get unusual people, unusual human beings. Not negative necessarily, but we'll talk Johnstone, we'll talk Spaceman Lee. Okay, people who are eccentric, people who are not made out of the same mold as your average ball player. People who were distinctive. Richie Hebner was known to be a personality in the clubhouse. And we're so glad you've come to join us tonight for our first 7 p.m. start of the season. It's a clear, warm night with a supple breeze gently flowing from home plate to center field. And the Angels take the field, setting up the Angels defensively in the infield. It's Spencer at first, Alomar at second, Rodriguez at third, Fregosi at short. In the outfield, left to right, there's Reichert, Johnstone, and Voss. And coming out to pitch and start it all off tonight, the young left-hander Clyde Wright, and catching him will be Tom Egan. And here we go. Horace Clarke steps up to the plate. Oh, this is exciting. Horace Clarke, switch hitter, batting right against right. And Wright looks to Egan for the sign. He sets, he winds, and the pitch to Clarke. Fly ball to center, and it's Johnstone, the prankster, hauls it down. No prank there, and it's one away. We are underway here at the Big A. Clarke with the fly ball to center. And here comes Ron Woods. And there's a strike called. Wright got that in. Big young Clyde Wright. Okay, Wright is ready now. And the pitch to Woods. 6-9. It's hit to center, and it's going back, and it's off the wall. Woods throws it in quickly. I'm sorry, not Woods. Johnstone. And Woods is into second with a stand-up double. Oh, Woods with a double. Did he go on to play for the Stones? Or am I mixing Ron Woods with Ronnie Woods? I never considered Ronnie Woods a real Rolling Stone. So Ronnie Woods with a 1-out double. Lord. Clean. Look how clean that is. And here's Bill Robinson out for Roy White. It looks like Roy White has a groin injury, but they did x-rays, and it's a little more than a groin injury, so he's taking the night off. Will continue to be evaluated. And in for him tonight is Bill Robinson. Woods on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Wright. And that's a ball. Just underway here at the Big A. It's Jeffrey Guterman. And we hope you're enjoying the ball game. Right is ready now. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 3-4. Pops it up to second. That's for Alomar. And like a Malamar, he coats it with deliciousness for the out. So it's 2 outs. And here comes Joe. You know, there was something very... Whoa, Joe hits it deep to left, but foul. Oh, foul ball. It was opposite field. On the first pitch, Pepitone hit it to left, way back. And that was a opposite field foul. Pepitone was a cultural icon in a way, okay? Really. He used to get his hair set, and I mean, he was he really, you know, he really was a character. And I remind you how good he was. Look at that first base. He made the 64 team, I believe. I believe that was the rookie year. He talked about it in an interview. Okay, right. Full count on Pepitone with Woods on second, 2 outs, and the pitch. 6-8. Grounds it to first. Scooped by Spencer. And the side is retired. So, no runs. 1 hit, 1 left. Just getting started here. Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat. Here's Bill Burbach. Big Bill. You want to talk about mediocrity? I mean, you know, people like Burbach, Bonson even. Of course, they were major leaguers, but to me, they were just mediocre journeymen. Really. You know, at least Fritz Peterson, you know, won 20 games, and Stottlemyre won 20 games. These other guys, I don't know. They put my feet to sleep. Let me just put it that way. But Sandy Alomar's feet are wide awake, and they're in the batter's box. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat left. Burbach is ready now. And the pitch to Alomar. 1-5. Struck him out. Burbach getting Alomar on strikes. As I was saying. Hey. The next batter will be Jim Spencer. I like the nightlife. I like the nightlife. Yeah. Ron McGrath has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron McGrath, deluxe fan, has arrived. We got super fans and deluxe fans. Ron McGrath has arrived, everybody. And so has Jim Spencer with 1 out, nobody on. Here's Burbach now. And it's hit deep but playable left. And Robinson under it for 2 away now. And Rick Reichart is the batter. Burbach is ready. And the pitch. 1-4. Grounds it to second. Horace. Over to Pepitone. And it's a 1-2-3 for Burbach. I'm not saying Burbach can't pitch good baseball. He made the goddamn major leagues. I'm just saying within the majors. We've gone 1. It's no score. We are in the big frickin' A tonight. And we sure want to welcome you to our SBN community, Strat-o-matic Baseball Network. At this time, providing the 1969 replay. It'll take another year to a year and a half. We don't know. And who's counting anyway? It's the process that is important. Gotta enjoy the goddamn games. Here's Frank Fernandez to lead it off for the Yankees now against Big Clyde Wright. Here's Wright. And the pitch to Fernandez. That's 4-7. Base hit up the middle for Frank. Franklin with a base hit to lead it off. Frank on first, and here comes Mercer. Like I said, Mercer has been in the third spot all year in right field, and he's moved down to the sixth spot by Ralph Houck. Fernandez on first, right from the stretch. Pitch to Mercer, 6-4, grounder to short. That's going to be for Fregosi. He's a 2. 14-2, and Jim Fregosi turns the double. Fregosi to Alomar to Spencer for the double play. And there's 2 away now, folks. 2 away. And nobody on. And here comes Stick. The late Gene Michael. You know? Called strike to Michael. 2 outs, no one on. Top of the second, Yanks batting. And that's fouled back away, 0-2. Okay, Wright's ready now. The pitch to Michael. 1-3, he walked him. 2-out walk by Clyde Wright. And that brings up Bobby Cox. Burbach on deck. Ooh, and Cox fouls it back. Right back. That's a strike. Okay, Wright is ready now. 6-4. Grounder to short. Again, it's Fregosi. Scooping. And throws him out. And the side is retired. Jim Fregosi gets credit that inning, all right. No runs, 1 hit, none left after the double. And I believe we've gone 1.5. And the score is Nort squared. And Harden wants the Yankees. Any takers for the Angels tonight? Any takers at all? Burbach retired. The Angels in order in the first. Fregosi will lead it off. And the prankster on deck. Oh, Lord. Burbach is ready. And the pitch to Jim. 2-10. Walked him. Fregosi draws a walk from Burbach. And here he comes, my favorite. Johnstone fouls it back. Burbach from the stretch now. And the pitch to Jay. 3-8. Grounds it to first, and that will double it up. 3-4, back to 3, and that was pretty. Nice job by Pepitone. What was I telling you? So, Yankees answer back with their own double. It's 2 outs, nobody on, and Bill Voss is the batter. Just a beautiful night out here. Here's the pitch to Voss. Swings on the first pitch, 5-6, and not the first pitch, he struck him out. So Voss goes down. That's the second for Burbach and the side. 5-7. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was an error. That I always double check. That was a boner, folks. That's a walk to Bill Voss. That was my boner. I'm sure some of you baseball fans have heard of Merkel's boner. Well, we'll leave it at that. So Bill Voss is on first, 5-7, and there it is. Here's Rodriguez now, 2 outs, Voss on first, 6-2, and he struck him out. And that's the second for Burbach. And after 2, it's scoreless. These night games are a little different, folks. Please try to understand. I always get a certain excitement about playing a night game because it's night time. It's an exciting time. It's a mysterious time. We're going to start the top of the third here with the Angels batting, the Yankees batting. It's going to be Burbach leading it off. We got no score here at the Big A. And we're sure glad to bring this broadcast to you, along with live, interactive text and chat. Well, here comes Burbach for his first plate appearance of the ball game. Here's right now. 1-8 struck him out. That's the first by Clyde. And now Horace steps up. He flew to center. He flew to Johnstone in the first. Yes, he did. Did you know that? Harden, did you know that? Well, here's Horace, switch hitter, batting right against Clyde. And Sebastian Strat has arrived. Great to have you, Sebastian. We got Sebastian, and I'm not sure at this moment here. Sometimes people just sit back and do their own, just listen. Okay, Clyde Wright. The pitch to Horace. 5-4. Flies it to center X. That's Woods at 2. Woods going back to grab it, and he does. Not Woods again, I'm sorry. Johnstone. 6-3. And he grabs it. Again, he flies out to the prankster. 2 down. I double check all the shit I do, folks, especially when I'm buzzed. Here's Ronnie Woods now. Doubled in the first and was stranded. We've got a game tomorrow morning, and this one I'm really looking forward to. The Dodgers at the Cubs. Final game of their 4-game, and guess who the Dodgers are pitching? Don Drysdale. Now, in real world, he was a question mark all season. Didn't end up pitching much. Was hurt. And Jenkins, well, the Cubs are in it to win it. I think they're 3.5 out. Watch out for the Cubs. Okay, Wright is ready now. Here's the pitch to Woods. Whoa, a spinner, 2-8. Walked him. When you smoke some weed, you can get really sort of paranoid, I guess it's good. You want to make sure. Here's Bill Robinson. 2 outs now. Woods on first. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a fun ball game tomorrow. Okay, Wright, and the pitch. 3-9. Fly ball left. That's Reichert. And the side is retired. No, I am not Sebastian. No, I am not. 3-9. Bill Robinson flying to left. The side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Woods left on base. I'm sure it's a great thing, sir. More than willing for you to email me or do whatever you want to let me know about it. Go to the community section if you like. Well, we're moving to the bottom of the 3rd, and Burbach, he walked 2 last inning. He'll face Egan, Wright, and Alomar. No score here. Here's Burbach. The pitch to Egan, 4-9. And that's a fly ball to center, hauled down by Ronnie Woods. And here comes Clyde. Young Clyde Wright. He's a favorite with the ladies here in the Southern California area. This young, good-looking right-hander, real popular. Did you know that, Harden? Yeah, I'm doing it by hand, Sebastian. Sebastian, that's a pretty classic name you got there, sir. Is that your real name? Clyde Wright at the plate. We have subtext, we have multiple conversations going on at once here. And Burbach, here's the pitch to Clyde. 2-6, struck him out. And that's the 3rd for Burbach. I was talking about the mediocrity of Bill Burbach earlier, but I did qualify that he is a major league pitcher. He pitched over 100 innings, 141, had 24 starts. Lord, guess he didn't go very long. His endurance is in 5, but he's on his game thus far, I would say. You did not what, Kathy Harden? You know, Kathy, I forgot what I asked you. So that happens. You know I have a lot on my mind. But we'll see. I don't want to patronize you. Alomar, come and say I know what you're talking about when I don't. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Alomar. No hits allowed by Burbach. Just noticed that. Here's the pitch. 5-11. I know it's just the third. But there it goes. A base hit for Sandy. To left. Robinson scoops and throws it in. Now Alomar on first with 2 down. Clean as a baby's ass. And here's Jim Spencer. Flew to left. Bottom of the third here. Scoreless ball game. I'm digging it. Peanuts, Ed. Peanuts. Peanuts, Ed. Burbach. The pitch to Spencer now. 3-7. And he chops it to first. Pepitone has it. And he steps on the bag. So graceful. He's very underrated. Out at first. And the side is retired. There were no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. And we're heading over to the 4th. Church lady. Satan. I am enjoying just to let you know, my beautiful blueberry headband tonight. A hybrid flower. It's very nice. Here's a little piece right here. So you take a little piece like that. That's all you need, little micro hits. And I put them in the chillum. As we head to the top of the 4th. And I'm going to just chow it down. Look at that aura. Look at that aura above my head. Who would ever thought that, you do strat-o-matic, you do, mix it with real life. I think I got a little left in here. Well, it's top of the fourth. Big Clyde Wright doing just fine. He's had base runner or two on base each inning he got out of it. Same with Burbach. So we got the makings of a duel here, but here comes. You have the same hairdo, Gigi. Oh, you know what I do? I use a razor. Gigi. Gigi, I have not paid for a haircut in over a decade. I now use a plus dot razor. I try to keep it clean. No need to, seriously. Oh, it peels off. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, a little nail, sort of nail bonding over grooming. And it's going to be Joe Pepitone leading it off against Clyde. Here's Clyde now. The payoff pitch to Pepitone. 6-9. And Pepitone hits it. It's in the gap, right center. He's rounding first with a stand-up double to lead it off for the Yankees. Pepitone off of right. Let's watch this again. 6-9, lefty, double 1-8, and that's a 4. As plain as the nose on your face. So, Joe's on second. And Frank Fernandez. Frank singled in the second. Again, Angels took the first. Yankees have taken the next two in this series. Here's Mr. Haney. He was quite a character. I'll tell you, Mr. Haney, the character in Green Acres, was actually one of the very skilled acting. I know it's comedy and such, but really, check him out, Mr. Haney. Okay, Frank Fernandez with Pepitone on second, no outs. Here's the pitch to Frank, 4-8. And that's going to be a double down the line. Oh, knocked the camera. Frank Fernandez, Pepitone comes in, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Oh, the Yankees take a 1-0 on a Frank Fernandez double following a Pepitone double. I wasn't a huge fan of the show. I'm just saying Mr. Haney was good. About as good as anybody on the show. Here's Mercer now. So Clyde gets hit. Finally. And here's the pitch to Mercer. 6-6. Pops it up to second. Malamar. 1 out. Now Gene Michael. Nice 1-2 punch there with Pepitone and Fernandez back-to-back doubles. Here's the pitch to Michael. That's 4-3. Switch hitter batting right, back to the box. He's a 3. 3-3. Oh, I think Wright's going to have trouble with that. That don't smell right to me. It's a base hit. Right through, couldn't get it. And that's first and third, 1 out. Yankees really pouring it on here. First and third, one down. This is serious stuff for Clyde Wright. He's allowed one. Bobby Cox at the plate. And the pitch from Wright. 1-5, just barely. And that's going to be a double, 1-A. It's right, a double off the wall by Cox. Oh my. Fernandez scores. Michael goes into third, and the Yankees lead it 2-0. Clyde has gotten hit this inning. There's action. And Clyde can only go one more inning. He's already batted. And this is going to be a very unconventional, perhaps. But that's it for Clyde Wright. He's being pulled. That probably might or might not have happened in real world today. He wouldn't have lasted anything like that. It's going to be a new pitcher here. And if you'll just bear with me, I know this is sort of a monstrosity, the way this is set up, but it was quite inventive. Wright pitched 3 1/3. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 2. I'm standing right now, by the way. I like it, just feels more comfortable. 1 strikeout, and he's allowed 2 runs thus far. Coming in, Wilhelm got the loss yesterday, if some of you remember. This is the man who I'm going with here. Steve Keeley. Keeley. A 5 in the field. Look at that shit. Now, what the fuck is that? But Keeley comes in. He only pitched 37 innings. I've already made the decision. I don't play every game like it's the World Series. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I give people a chance. And was it Rigney or something? The manager? Some frickin' old bag was managing them. Bill Rigney or something like that. And he goes with Keeley. Of course, it's Burbach up next. See, Rigney wasn't going to even let him try to get Burbach, but Keeley is in now. There's 1 out, and it's 2nd and 3rd. The infield is in. Here's the pitch to Keeley. 1-8 struck him out. Keeley wells against the pitcher, but it's a nice boost for the Angels. And we go back to the top of the order. Horace. Flew to John Stone twice. Here's the pitch to Horace. 3-8. He chops it back to Keeley, who throws it over to Spencer at first, and the side is tired. And, I was saying wasn't a good fielder. Of course, had nothing to do with it. The side is retired. There were 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 consecutive doubles by Joe and Frank. Then you had Michael singled, and Cox knocked home Fernandez with his own double. 3 doubles. And, you kind of go with the way the wind blows. Burbach, Wright cannot win this. He can lose it. In fact, he's the loser of record in a very close ball game. That can change in a second. But I'm going to tell you something. I know myself. And I know when I need a break. And I'm going to take a 3 to 5 minute break to try to pull myself together for this ball game. I hope you understand. I expect to resume no later than 7:48 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. Okay. I'll see you then. Woo! Woo! I was just outside and I saw the moon full and bright behind thin clouds streaming by. And it occurred to me that sometime in the evolution of the Homo sapien, maybe even pre-language or the earliest times of language, it couldn't conceptualize a God, but it felt some sort of respect It's so beautiful, the moon. To me, the greatest show on earth is in the sky. Natural in its movement, fluid. Let's get back to the ball game. I know I was a little bit off at the start, but I'm going to try to get back on track here for our fans. It's 2-0 Yankees. This is a good ball game, I say. Bill Burbach, 3 scoreless innings. And he's going to face Reichert here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch, 6-6. He pops it up to short. Stick makes the catch. Whew. 1 gone. And here's Fregosi. Yeah. Fans love him, yeah. The pitch. 1-5. He struck him out, Burbach. You know, Burbach's looking very good tonight with his 4th strikeout. And here's the prankster, Jay Johnstone. He's doing a little bit of a tiptoe up to the plate. Look at that. You got to see it. Okay, here's Burbach. 2-7. Flies it to center. And Woods makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 for Burbach. And after 4, it's 2-0 Yanks. We have a new pitcher in the ball game. He came in, pitched 2/3, got the Angels out of it. His name is Steve Keeley. He's a 5 in the field. You just hope nothing gets hit to him, and he'll be all right. Oh, my Lord. Oh, God. Okay, here's Ronnie Woods. I never considered him a Rolling Stone. He was a substitute, 5'10", grounds it to short. That's to Fregosi, of course. 16-2, and Jim throws him out. Woods is down. And here comes Bill Robinson. Yeah, Roy White is out with a groin injury, and he also has some soreness in his left calf. So we're hoping he gets back real soon. Here's the pitch to Robinson, 3-7. And he flies it to center, and there's Johnstone for the 2nd out. And here's Joe. He started it all last inning with the double. Oh. 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 Oof. Keeley throws 210. Swung on and hit deep. And that's another double off the wall for Pepitone. My Lord, he almost hit that one out. Off Keeley with 2 outs. Another frickin' double by Pepitone. Good ball player. I mean, look at him. He's a 1 at first with 27 homers. 70 runs batted in. I don't care about his average. Frank Fernandez now. Whoa! Oh! 4-6. And that is a base hit. Fernandez again. Knocking home Pepitone. Oh my. Second run batted in for Frank Fernandez. Oh my. 3-0 Yankees. Woo! Lord. And here comes Mercer. Lord. This lineup has a punch tonight. Mercer's 0 for 2. But this Pepitone Fernandez tandem tonight has been fruitful. No doubt about it. Oh. 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 Here's the pitch to Mercer. 4-11. You see that thing skip? He walked him. So Keeley in really having a problem here. There's action in the bullpen. It's first and second. Can you believe how, how many freaking people you have to use? Oh. Well, we're going to use Pedro Borbon. Some of you may remember him later with the Reds in the 70s. He had a 6.15 ERA. And he's warming. He's a right-hander. He only pitched 41 innings. But the card is a 6.15 ERA. And he's got to pitch. Everybody's got to do their duty. We're not going to let him sit on his ass all season. Here's Gene Michael now. First and second, 2 outs. He turns out to be, I think, a great pitcher, right? 2-7. That's grounded back to Keeley, and he throws him out. Oh, the very dubious fielder, Steve Keeley, gets it, but there was a run on 2 more hits, a walk, and 2 left. And it's 3-0 Yanks. Here's Burbach. Burbach has a 1-hit shutout through 4. Angels trail by 3. Oh. And folks, I need to lie down for a bit because I'm feeling a little bit queasy. In fact, what I think I'm going to do tonight, if it's okay with you, is I'm going to suspend this ball game. And the reason why is because I feel queasy, and it's really not good for me to do this right now. I'm going to set these folks up. Here's California. The great thing, here's Keeley. 3-0 Yankees heading to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Burbach again facing the Angels. I hope you all understand, and it's part of being, we all know each other. Oh, thank you, Kathy Harden. Yeah, we all know each other. I'm queasy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie down. I'm just going to put this game, which is all set to resume, and when it will resume, I'm not sure. My hope is before the Dodger-Giant game tomorrow. So everybody, I appreciate it. That's how these games work sometimes. It's consider it like an injury. Okay? So we'll suspend this and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Oh.